Good afternoon, folks. I'm Ollie Chandhok, president and publisher at the Dallas Business Journal. Welcome to Executive Insights, where we get to meet and learn a little bit about terrific companies in the community and the executives that lead these organizations. Today, I have with me Debra Hill, the CIO at CornerStone Staffing. CornerStone Staffing is a longtime partner of the Business Journal. They support our Best Places to Work program, along with other programs, not only here in Dallas, but in multiple cities across the nation. Debra, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Very, very excited to have you here. Finally, I've talked to Todd, I've talked to Jody, and now it's your turn.
Yes.
Yeah, here they are. So Debra, tell me a little bit about CornerStone Staffing, but tell me about your role specifically.
Okay. Well, CornerStone Staffing is a faith-based, woman-owned company headquartered right here in the DFW area. We opened in 1991 in a brick-and-mortar office in downtown Fort Worth. And we have grown organically over the last 3 decades into 9 branches throughout the Metroplex. The one thing that makes us unique, though, is that we have one owner, we have one mission statement, we have one set of core values, we have one software that we use. We're not a franchise employment agency, we're one company. So when you're working with CornerStone, you're really working with like 45 or 50 recruiters, not just one small branch. So that's CornerStone. And I, as the Chief Information Officer at CornerStone, I actually am responsible for technology and marketing. Not normally 2 things that go together, but I think anybody in marketing knows that it's a very digital world right now, which is very technology based. And so those 2 purviews fall under my responsibility.
So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now let's shift gears a little bit. I know many of your folks, and everybody seems very happy, and they sing the praises of CornerStone Staffing. Talk to me about the culture you've built over there.
Well, I mentioned earlier we have one mission statement and one set of core values. Our mission statement is to know joy through our work, and our core values are faith, integrity, compassion, and self-discipline. And those are core values that we live and breathe every day. Every time we have an easy or tough decision to make, we turn to those core values to help us make the right decision, not just for our company, but for the community as well. And CornerStone has an incredible tenure because we put our people first. So we have an incredible 401k program. We have an incredible end-of-year bonus program based upon the performance of the company. We recently have started taking our entire company on a family weekend where they get to bring their spouse and their family members. So not only do we get to know our colleagues better, we get to know their family, and we get invested in them as individuals and not just a number. When everybody went and worked from home, during the pandemic, we learned that we can work from home, but we also learned that we're better together. And we missed out on that opportunity to train somebody, to mentor somebody, to really invest in somebody. And by coming back into the office and working with them, it's just been amazing to see how many people have really began to flourish and grow again now that we're all working together.
Yes, you certainly invest in your people. That is terrific to hear. Now, you've been a longtime sponsor of the Best Places to Work Awards here in Dallas, or Dallas-Fort Worth, and then also in Phoenix now.
Right.
Not only are you a sponsor, but you take the survey as well. Talk to me about how that survey has helped your company.
Well, we're a 4-time winner of Best Places to Work.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're really excited about that. But we also learned that we're not perfect, that there were areas that needed to be improved. And while the survey was able to point that out to us, we were shocked, of course, because we think we're the best. But it pointed out to us that we're not, and that we have areas that we need to improve. And I think it's really important for companies to be open to hearing that from their people. And so we did a few things and implemented a few things that really helped us identify where we were lacking and how we could improve that. And one of those things is we created an anonymous survey on SurveyMonkey, and we send it out every week in our newsletter. It's just a link that they can click on. We truly have no idea, unless you put your name on it, who has submitted it. But it gives people that maybe aren't comfortable having that conversation with their manager or their supervisor, and an opportunity to say what they think, to give us some ideas, to voice some frustrations. And we have been able to make changes to our company based upon the information we got from that survey. We've also implemented a process improvement task force. And there's somebody from every facet of the company, from sales, from recruiting, but nobody from the executive team.
Okay.
Like, the executive team does not sit on this board at all. And people are able to turn in ideas on how they think that we can improve our processes and make things better for the company. And then that group of people, they come up with an idea of whether it works, whether it won't work, how to implement it. And it's been very, very valuable for us. So, without participating in something like Best Places to Work, I don't know that we would have taken those steps to try and dig in to find out what was going on within the organization. So very grateful for it.
Yeah, great stuff. And I may steal some of your ideas.
Yeah.
That's terrific. So now, corporate social responsibility, it's elevated in importance over the last several years.
Yes.
You are very responsible. Share how that has helped your company positively impact your progress.
Yeah, you bet. Well, corporate social responsibility is definitely a buzzword that's out there. You hear a lot about it, but it's something that we've been doing, again, for years and years. We've always felt very passionately about giving back to the community that we live and work in. And so we sponsor events that are designed to help give back to the community. For example, we are the Hudson's Heroes sponsor on KLTY. So every week they identify a frontline worker and honor them for the work that they do for the community. We are intimately involved with the Ladder Alliance. The Ladder Alliance is an organization that helps women that have been victims of domestic violence or are underprivileged, and they help educate them in skills that they can actually go out and get a job with. That falls right in line with who we are and what we do. We also have a charity day. And we've been doing this for years and years, but we allow every colleague to take a day off with pay to go work at their favorite charity, and then Cornerstone makes a donation in their name to that charity of $500. So it's a wonderful opportunity for them to do what they love, and we encourage them to do that. We also have something called Helping Hands of Cornerstone, and working with our temporary associates. There have been times when they have fallen on hard times for no fault of their own. Their home has burnt down, a loved one has died, and they've been strapped financially. We created a nonprofit organization. It's not part of Cornerstone, but it's all Cornerstone colleagues, and we donate to it. And then our recruiters nominate associates that have come across hard times and just need a hand up. And so they're nominated, and then we are able to help provide them with funds just to help them get over a hump. So that's another incredible way that we are helping with our community.
Since 1991, CornerStone Staffing has put our money where our heart is by giving back to our community. CornerStone Staffing. We're in your neighborhood and in your corner.
Now, what does the future hold for Cornerstone next few years? Maybe some different geographies?
Yeah, well, let me tell you, in 2019, we, by client request, we moved into the Phoenix, Arizona area. And we set up shop there and started doing business there because we had a client that wanted us there. And then during the pandemic, the same thing happened. We had clients that needed us in North Carolina and Florida. And so we learned very quickly that we can actually staff outside of the DFW area from the DFW area. So we're real excited about the business that we have in other states. and excited about opportunities to gain more business and actually build brick and mortar offices in those locations as well. We also just recently opened our technology division. It's called Technology Talent Services. And we have so many customers that have already been asking us, to help provide them with their technology needs. And we've done a great job, but now we've put together a division focused specifically on it, and actually have brought in people that have years and years of experience doing it. So we're real excited about TTS and what they're going to bring to the future for Cornerstone.
A lot ahead, a lot in the works for you. And Debra, thank you for joining me today. Really appreciate the time, and we're grateful for your partnership year after year.
We love being a partner with the Dallas Business Journal. Thank you for having us.
You got it, Debra. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, that's Debra Hill with CornerStone Staffing. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, and we'll see you again next time on Executive Insights.
Since 1991, if there's one thing we've learned, it's that our people, with their passion and dedication, have always been our secret ingredient. We help both businesses and candidates find what they're looking for. CornerStone Staffing. Go with us, grow with us.